Yeah, good morning students. Now we are going to present a video on insurance or insuring everybody by the year 2047, right? So the first instance, right, this topic called insurance coverage, has a lot of significance for the Indian economy or the Indian nation. The reason being, right, insurance penetration or insurance density or the coverage of insurance in India is very low when compared to the other developing economies as well as the developed economies, right? So what is insurance? Insurance is basically a kind of protection against certain risk or uncertain events, right, where you try to compensate for a certain kind of loss. You are insuring yourself, right? That is a kind of protection against an unknown or an uncertain event or a risk which you would face. And then ensuring everyone by 2047 because, right, we will be 100 years old. We are about 77 years old now. The next 25 years of Indian journey, India's economic journey, right, or India's journey as a nation, which the Prime Minister always says is Amrit Kal, right? So there are many more miles to walk before we can rest. So a lot of insurance has to reach the people. India's insurance penetration, insurance coverage and insurance density has to increase, right? And insurance is a kind of social security also, right? So ensuring everyone by 2047, right, is one of the primary agendas of the government. Now let me move to the next slide. Now IRDA's vision of 2047. IRDAI stands for Insurance Regulatory Development Authority of India, which is the regulatory authority for India's insurance sector. It could be the life insurance as well as the non-life insurance, right? IRDA was established in the year 1999 as part of India's first generation economic reforms, right? And the first private life insurance company established was ICICI Prudential in the year 2000. As in today, we have more than 30 life insurance companies, of course the major one being LIC, which is in the public sector, right, which you also saw underwent the process of disinvestment about 6 months back. Now insurance for all the citizens by 2047, we expect India's population to touch 165 crores. So this becomes a major task or policy challenge of the government to extend insurance services to such large population. Making Indian insurance sector globally attractive, right? The reason is you need more investments into the insurance sector. That is also the reason why we have increased the FDI cap or limit in the insurance sector from 26 to 49% through the direct route. We need, once we attract more investments, right, the insurance sector will grow, will develop and also become more competitive. More number of players will enter the insurance market. There will be a lot of competition and eventually it is the client or the customer, people like you and me, right, who are going to benefit out of this. Focus on the policy holders, insurers and the intermediaries, right? The three pillars, right? Policy holders, right? Like people like you and me, life insurance, non-life insurance, right? Group insurance, right? Insurers, it's your insurance companies, right? And intermediaries, that is the people between the insurance companies and, or the intermediaries are the agencies, right, which play the role, which play an intermediary role between the policy holders and the insurance companies. They could also be specialized agencies. Then there's a concept called reinsurance where you insure the insurer. So these are said to be the three pillars or three stakeholders as far as insurance sector is concerned, right? Then if you want your insurance sector to grow and become more effective, you need to focus on the right products, right, grievance redressal and ease of doing business, right? See, as an individual, right, I require one kind of product. You might require a different kind of insurance product. A company wants to insure its employees, so it's looking for a group insurance, right? My capacity to pay premium is less when compared to your capacity. So I need a product which has got less premium payment, right? Or else I need a health policy, right? I want to pay less premium, but I want my insurance coverage to be more, right? A lot of digitalization also crept into the insurance sector, right? So depending on the demands of the customers, depending on their needs and priorities, the insurance companies should also come out with yeah, the right products, innovative products. It's also called, in economic parlance, it's called as right to suitability. That is, right, I have a right to gain a product suitable to my needs and priorities, or tailored to my needs and priorities, right? Grievance redressal. Suppose, let's say, right, I pay the premium, right? Yeah, I never miss paying my premium, but let's say my claims are not getting settled, right? To whom do I approach, right? So the grievance redressal, right? So I've got a complaint against LIC, so that should be redressed, right? My grievance should be addressed. So grievance redressal is very important. For example, settlement of claims, right? Ease of doing business, right? Insurance should be accessible and affordable, right? And ease of doing business is also, it should allow the insurance company, right, to be established with as less impediments as possible, right? The freedom to enter the insurance business and the freedom to exit the insurance business, right? And how do you provide accessibility and affordability of insurance products to the people or different, yeah, customers. Regulatory alignment, innovation and technology adoption. Regulatory alignment is in the sense, right, the role played by insurance regulatory development authority, right? Yeah, alignment is, yeah, regulatory coordination. Remember, insurance sector, though IRD is the regulator, it needs to work in coordination with, let's say, the Reserve Bank of India, in coordination with LIC, in coordination with the Pension Fund Regulatory Development Authority, right? In coordination with SEBI, Securities Exchange Board of India, in coordination with the Ministry of Finance. That's called regulatory alignment, getting aligned, that is working in coordination, congruence, regulatory congruence, right? Innovation, new kinds of products, right? A life insurance, a term assurance product, a unit linked insurance product. So many new innovations have come catering to the different needs of the customers. Then technology, right? See, we are living the day and age of technology 4.0, the age of digitalization, right? Yeah. So technology has to be adopted by the insurance companies, and they are also doing it. Then probably talk about something, when talk about innovation, talk about what is called micro insurance also. Then, yeah, Bima Trinity, right? So the three essential elements to ensure the effectiveness of insurance, or to ensure the effectiveness of the insurance sector: the regulation, growth and development of the insurance sector, and making it more inclusive in its approach, right? Include all kinds of customers, right? The low income holders, the high income holders, right? Everybody needs insurance. Every economic activity needs insurance. Industry needs insurance. Agriculture needs insurance, right? Bima Sugam, unified platform for policy purchases, service requests and claim settlement, right? That is one complete solutions provider, or all solutions to be provided under one roof, an umbrella approach, right? Bima Vistar, comprehensive, bundled, right? Policy for life, health, property and accidents, right? See, the risk in the economy is growing, the risk for the economy and also as an individual, right, living in an economy, right, as diverse as India, right, with so many social, economic and demographic challenges, right? I need to have a bundle in the sense, a combination of different benefits under one insurance product, right? Yeah, policy for life insurance, health, yeah, because you know the kind of, health, risk which we are facing. Then property, because we own properties, right? So that needs to be insured. Then accidents, right? So one bundled in the sense, a combination, right, of different benefits under one insurance product, right? Bima Vahaks, women-centered workforce promoting comprehensive insurance awareness. This is very important because end of the day, remember, it is the lady or the woman in the family who carries the burden. For example, if you also look at the ad which is being displayed, right, in the TVs, you find a woman, right, weeping in front of her husband's photo, right? Because ultimately it is the woman who has to carry the responsibility of the family, right? Even if her husband is there, or unfortunately, right, the male counterpart is no more, right? Role of woman, and in this aspect, right, the role of self-help groups, urban self-help groups, right, rural self-help groups, right, is very important in creating awareness about insurance. Yeah, next, others. Linking death registries with the Bima Sugam to settle claims immediately. I have told you, this is one of the major problems. we are settling the claim has got lot of technical glitches. For example, it is said that LIC has to settle, right, 10,000 crore worth of claims, and there are a lot of unsettled claims also, right. Let's say if the male counterpart passes away, right, if the father passes away, right, yeah, to whom should the insured amount come, right? Lot of legal hassles are involved. So settling the claim, right, on a timely basis is very important. Sugam means making it easier, right? Then roping in states, right, this is where your e-seva and all these kind of services come to become significant, right? Roping in states to form insurance committees like banking committees, it makes strategies very specific and granular at the district level, right? See, this is very important. Remember, right, your insurance lies in the union list, right? But you need cooperative federalism, that is, the union and the state governments working together to ensure that there is an increase in the coverage of insurance, increase in insurance density and insurance coverage, right? So the role of the state governments is very important, and granular is layered, right? See, at the national level, state level, and taking it to the district and the local levels. So granular approach is needed. That is where the role of the state governments and the role of the local governments, the Panchayat Raj institutions, becomes very significant. For example, micro insurance, that is insurance with a lesser premium, right, catering to the needs of the low income holders or the marginalized sections is very important. That is where the role of the local governments becomes very important in spreading awareness regarding micro insurance. Insurers will be permitted to sell value added services, right, apart from insurance, right? Value added service, for example, right, yeah, mutual fund services can be sold along with selling the insurance product, right? That makes it more attractive for the customer to buy the insurance products, because in India, right, there's a sentiment, right? What is that sentiment, right? It's very ironic. Suppose you want to sell an insurance products, first you look at, right, am I going to meet with an accident, right? Is he saying that I'm going to die the next moment? Instead of that, try to make it more attractive, try to make it more pleasing, right? So give them value added service along with insurance, probably sell them a mutual fund service, right? Try to increase their financial literacy. CIBIL services, credit bureau services can be provided along with providing the insurance services, right? So you change the perception of individuals, right, who want to buy insurance products, right? Make it more appealing, right? Then challenges, right? You know, right, insurance, right? The challenge is in India, low rate of adoption, right? Awareness and buying the policies in India is very low, right? Focused urban areas, rural penetration is very low, right? Yeah. Urban penetration, they say, is about 19.8% and rural penetration is about 2.8%. Students, now what do you mean by insurance penetration, right? Yeah, if you can just note it down, insurance penetration is the ratio of the total premium contributed towards insurance policies divided by the GDP of the nation, or the contribution of insurance premium to GDP or output. In India, this is very low. Yeah, it is hardly 2.8% in urban areas and 18.9% in, right? Yeah, sorry, 2.8% in rural areas and yeah, your 18.9% in urban areas. The overall insurance penetration rate has increased from 2.7% in 2001 to about 20 years back to about 4.2%. So that shows that out of every 100 rupees of GDP, only ₹4 rupees 20 and only 4 rupees 20 NP is being contributed by insurance premium, right? So there's a great need for increasing insurance penetration, right? Lack of product innovation and differentiation, right? But now things are slowly improving. Yeah, we had only fixed products, a term insurance product, right, with very little benefits. But now new kinds of products are coming. For example, LIC Jeevan Plus, right, LIC Jeevan Saral, new kinds of products, right? Increasing fraudulence and identity theft case, right? As in the case with any other financial activity, there's also case for fraud, fictitious names, right, suspicious accounts, which has to be addressed. Shortage of skilled professionals. Now this is very important, students, right? Yeah, this is a profession which needs medium to high end skills, right? See, one kind of skill could be, how do you market an insurance product? How do you increase insurance literacy or financial literacy? Then there is something called the job of, yes, risk and underwriting also, right? Calculation of risk. For example, we have got Indian Institute of Risk Management, right? It's called actuarial sciences, right? Yeah, risk premium, right? Actuarial sciences, right? These are all high skilled professions. So this insurance sector needs medium to high end skills, and you need institutions to train. We do have institutions, but there's a need to increase its scale of operations. And also the private sector needs to come in. Now we have universities offering MBA in insurance management, right, or an MBA in risk management. So things are changing, but they need to be increased in scale and size. The need for skilled professionals. Slow digitalization, right? So now of course we are slowly adopting the digital mode of operations, but still as far as your banking sector is concerned, the pace of digitalization is more when compared to the insurance sector. So that needs to be addressed, right? Yeah, the technology has to be made more efficient, cost effective, and easily understood by people. That is where it gets diffused into the economy, right? Then complicated and slow claims management, which I have told you, right? So this needs to be addressed, claims management, right? The legal hassles involved had to be cleared. Yeah, state of insurance sector. So we need to study what is the current situation, right? Yeah. India has huge protection gaps, and insurance penetration of India is very low. Insurance penetration, students have explained, is your total premium provided by the insurance sector divided by the GDP of the nation, which is low, right? Which is 2.7%, which is now still 4.2%. So this needs to be increased. Yeah, probably take it to 10% and do it in different phases, right? The role of the IRDA is very important. The role of the Ministry of Finance, the role of the public sector life insurance company LIC, and your private life insurance companies is very, very important, right? And most of the insurance is now being dominated by life insurance. Non-life insurance, yeah, could be a livestock, right? Your property insurance, business insurance, right? Their penetration, motor vehicle insurance, right? It's very low. That needs to be increased. More awareness needs to be created, right? But yes, a country with 141 crores, which is a market economy, which has got a young demography where 63% of your workforce lies in the productive age group, and where, right? Yeah, the average age of India is 29, right? So there's a lot of potential for the insurance sector to grow, to penetrate and grow, right? Then what is suggested framework? Digitalization, right? Naturally, when you adopt technology, it makes your system more efficient and cost effective. Yeah, so digital technology, so digitalization of the insurance sector, right? Personalized products, right? I told you, my insurance need will be different from your insurance need, right? A low income holder's insurance need is different from a high income earner's insurance need, right? So I need to cater to the varied insurance needs, right? For that I need to offer them new kinds of products with added benefits, right? With flexibility, right? The flexibility regarding their premium payment, right? Yeah. Then optimize data analytics, right? Very important, right? Data analytics is what? Data-based decision making or data-based policy making. We say modern day policy making is actually a combination of data sciences and behavioral sciences, right? So data analytics, right? For example, in a village, there are 100 people, right? Out of them, only 5 people have bought insurance products. So how do I increase the coverage to 30 people? So it's all based on data, right? So based on data, right, I can take my decisions, right? So data-based decision making is your data analytics, that is analyzing the data for effective decision making. Streamline claims management for improved customer satisfaction, right? See, end of the day, right, I need to get my claims settled, which is not happening. Like I gave you the example of LIC, where almost 10,000 crore of unsettled claims is there, right? So that area has to be catered for. Talent management, I told you, right? You need skilled professionals, right? People who can market an insurance product, people who can underwrite, people who can calculate what is the risk premium, right? Actuarial sciences, right? You need trained statisticians, trained mathematicians, trained economists, actuarial economics, right? Yeah, so you need skilled professionals. Talent management. Yeah, thank you, students.